Hello YouTube land, my name is Cospri, and today I'm going to be showcasing the Cospris Assassin. Cast on crit, full block, full ES, full CI, I mean, and so many defensive layers, so many offensives that it is unbelievable. Harvestcraft is the one league to make this build work, and to push it as far as you can. Now, I'm going to go over obviously all my equipment that I have, but I just want to go over just a quick Burial Chambers map, just to kind of see how it plays, what its offense is like, what its defense is like. I pretty much just chiseled Alked and go, right? So unless there's elemental reflect on here, it's fine. No, perfectly fine. So between packs, oh hey, it's a Baron. Between packs, you're pretty fast. As long as you kill something within the last 4 seconds, you have Tailwind, you have Onslaught, you have a whole bunch of stuff, right? It is pretty dang nice. Your buff bar is through the roof. You have 5 flasks to roll, which I actually have started getting used to thanks to Vortex, and it is quite nice. Now, this build is still not min-maxed. It doesn't have level 21 Ice Novas, rip that. It doesn't have a whole bunch of stuff. Now, I could definitely get that, push out maybe another 5% more damage, 10% more damage, which is amazing. But this build, if anything, doesn't actually need it thanks to Harvestcraft. And I'll show you once we get to the boss. I've done Cirrus 8 on this. I've done all Shaper Guardians, Elder Guardians, Uber Elder, Shaper, all that jazz, right? I don't want to start my new temple just yet, so I can avoid that, but overall, Alva's dead easy. Oh, there's a Vol Orb. Haha! Vol Orbs! I haven't really found many weaknesses to this build, aside from the fact that you're obviously melee. I also think I forgot to set one of my MTXs, so this could actually look even more obnoxious than it is right now, but that's fine. You know what, I'll do it before the boss room, how about that? Because this Ice Nova MTX I just recently grabbed, just because I play this basically every single league, and this league, this build is the strongest. So if you saw my last video on it, last league, this video is actually stronger. Yeah, Herald of Ice. There we go. Double Celestial, let's go. I don't think it'll change that much, it might make it a little bit brighter if anything. Yeah, no, it changed it, so yeah, there we go. Actually, I didn't even do my Vol on that, so I could have pushed out a lot more damage. Mostly because I have it on my middle click usually, and I kind of forgot about that. So overall, I'd say that this build wrecks. Wrecks hard, and let's see if I can get damage so you kind of can see what I'm talking about here. Okay, damage me a little bit more. Basically, instant regain because of the defensive layers. Oh, whoops. Bloop. Let's just figure things out. Yeah, 12 incursions. So, well, time this monolith top and top door. Yeah, there are some certain situations where you are actually like cycloning in Cirrus 8, where you actually have to pay attention to the sound cues. Beyond that, this is actually one of my more smoother Cirrus killers, surprisingly, probably because it's so tanky. It feels really nice. I was not expecting a second Stone of Passage already. So let's just go there. Metamorphs are easy peasy. I seem to have this one issue where I have, well, basically an issue with the lightning-based Elder Guardian. Tier 2 Corruption Room, sure. Let's get lucky right out the gate. Actually, I'm gonna probably skip the last one then, so I can maybe try to get an extra Tier 3 Corruption. Looks like somebody wants some of my Ice Storm gear. I was prepping up an Ice Storm video, but I can't actually run Ice Storm and make a video on my CPU. It's not the GPU, it's definitely the CPU that's causing issues. One sec, bud, I promise I'll be there shortly. Alright, right. But yeah, I'm doing the Alva trick right now, just so I can maybe push out an extra corruption room. Loathgyre Ring. Sorry about the delay, friend. Here you go. Perfect. Anyway, time to go over some of the things. Actually, let's just jump into this tab. As you can see, 75 across the board, aside from lightning res, and 100% because we're CI. We don't have to worry about it. Even though for some reason this is a visual glitch, shows negative 60% for whatever reason, but it's honestly fine, realistically. Okay, let's get started. I decided actually for whatever reason to do attack speed instead of elemental damage per quality. Keep in mind, again, this is a harvest craft. You might not have this next league. Sometimes GGG implements things from previous leagues into the current league via a different method, but I doubt it. They usually wait a league before doing that. Basically, a pretty decent helm. I could try to push... do I have an extra? No, I don't. I could try to remove something and then try to push for cold resist, but that's fine. Actually, that's not even the right helmet base for that anyway. I'd have to get something else for that. Regardless, I wanted specifically Herald of Ice reduced mana because we were already pretty low in mana, as well as this one, Herald of Ice reduced mana, just because we are stacking quite a few things here. So we have Hatred, we have Precision, pretty high level, Herald of Ice, and Discipline. So yeah, kind of needed there. Basically, this gear, aside from the min-maxing on Energy Shield in most cases, is achievable elsewhere. This is the only thing I'd say that isn't very easily achievable. In most cases, this would probably be like almost a mirror, I guess, in other leagues. This league, this cost me about 5 exalts to craft. Thanks to Harvest Craft and thanks for all the defense seeds that I purchased ahead of time, and I got really lucky with one of my energy shields, and then I managed to get an augment with energy shield with lucky values, and bam, I got 353. Off I went. This will not be as simple next league. Now, if I would have been ever so inclined, technically I could remove, and I can't believe I'm saying this, I could remove the all cold spell skills or gems and increase cold damage. Technically has higher mod or higher damage output for me than the cold spell skill gems for Ice Novas, but this is a nice all-rounder. I'm not touching it. I'm going to sell this maybe for a pretty penny before league ends. This one again, min-maxed because of Harvest Craft. It's very OP right now. You can basically just add defense, remove defense, add defense, remove defense until you're happy with it. Then I wish I didn't have... Actually, that's fine. I actually have an extra suffix that I could do something with, which is interesting. Although I don't think there's anything that I'd really want aside from... I think this one would add critical strike to spells, which could be interesting. So I might be able to do something with that. I don't really want to do anything with the quality, obviously. I want to keep as much energy shield as I can. This belt was fun to craft, FYI. Actually, it's not even that hard to craft. Again, harvest crafting, overpowered. I'm going to miss it, but I understand why it's not going core in its current state. It is just broken AF. And basically just fill out resistances. Basically create the best boots you can. I want to redo these. I want to basically create the same resistances and everything else, but then also go for movement speed 3. I haven't had as many speed seeds, but I mean, you could easily just tack on critical strikes at the end if you need be. But that would require another Awakener's Orb because it's a hybrid between Crusader and Hunter. Overall, I could also go for Bottled Faith instead of this, but you know what? This is fine. Bottled Faith will obviously give you more damage. Quick run run through here. So the reason why we're having that is due to this. 3% more spell damage per power charge. Quite nice for all the power charges that we have. We're going for a Frozen Trail here. I could probably get a Corrupted one to remove Bleed, and then I can do something else on here, even if it's just to like increase my movement speed or, I don't know, remove Poison or something. Or remove Silence, that could be nice, or like Curses, that could be nice. Thread of Hope, minus 10%. I actually dropped that one naturally. I also have it already enchanted, so that's kind of nice. I actually really need to... I mean Harvest Craft. I need to Harvest Craft a lot of these jewels, which is something I should probably do soon. I don't think I have many Harvest Crafts on this character, but this character has just been like a golden dream of just crafting. I haven't actually done, again, the Implicits, but that'll be next on my list. So this build can be pushed even slightly further, even though those Implicits aren't exactly the most devastatingly OP, but I mean they can stack nicely. So we're grabbing this primarily for the attack speed. Again, attack speed, movement speed, life regen plus this, so it equals energy shield regen, kind of nice. Glancing blows, so we are max block for the most part, I think. Yeah, not quite, almost max block. We're 3% off on spells. And, I mean, we got to level 98. Again, this thing can take on Cirrus, it could take on Guardians, it could take on Shaper, it could take on anything. I think I am capped out on... Well, I need all these dex nodes, so I can't really take away anything else at this point. So if you are playing this build at level like 93 or something, you'll have to take out things from other places. But, I mean, overall... this has been a pretty fun build. As for these, we have Vengeful Commander just for Hatred Increase Aura effect. Double Pen or Blanketed Snow for damage penetration for cold res. Level 99, we're going to go for this one. Even though overall this is kind of a weak cluster jewel, I think I'm going to have to try to buy something new. Because crafting the large cluster jewels have been annoying this league. So Cold Conduction and Astonishing Affliction, quite nice, because we automatically get our shocks in there. Just a standard thing. I actually really wanted accuracy, just so I could really pump up my accuracy for Cyclone. I think it's at like 97% right now. I still need to pump it up a little bit higher, but I do have a lot of remove attack, add attacks that I can try to squeeze in some extra accuracy if the RNG deities bless me so. Magnifier, Vast Power, perfect combo for this build. And yeah, just more nonsense crafts. Again, this was easily crafted. I just started with maximum energy shields and got a second energy after it. And then I just double crafted crit until I had that easy peasy. Like I said, this league right now is great for Harvest Craft, or for Cospris. So overall, that's about it. I know this video is a little bit longer than my usual videos, so I'm just going to leave it at that. If you have any questions about this build, or any questions about any of my builds, or if you have a suggestion for a build I should try next league, patch notes permitting, feel free to leave me a comment down below. So on that note, yeah, that's pretty much it. This build wrecks pretty much anything that it touches. I can't even calculate the DPS that it does, but it just melts bosses. This is probably one of my highest damaging characters that I've ever had. Feels nice. Anyway, that's about it for me. Leave a comment down below, subscribe to my channel, leave a like on the video, and don't forget the most important part. Have fun! Oh, leave the path of building down below in the description. Okay, thanks. Bye.